Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me today for these few moments of devotion with our Good Shepherd Jesus. Our reading today is from Luke chapter 16, verse 10. Whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much, and whoever is dishonest with very little will also be dishonest with much. A common saying today is, what you do in your private life is nobody's business. Well, it actually is. What you do in your private life, behind closed doors or out of the view of other people, builds and reveals your true character. And God sees it just as clearly as the things you do in public. You cannot compartmentalize your life and say, I have integrity in my public life, just not in my private life. I bet you could make a list right now of public figures who have tried to live by that motto, but only to have their private scandals bring about their public downfalls. No matter what they say, any leader who is not faithful in small matters will not be faithful in large matters. What would you change in your life if you thought about God standing next to you, watching how you behave in private? What are the small things God has entrusted to you? Have you shown faithfulness in the care of those things? Another word for integrity is faithfulness. When we consider faithfulness, we can see that this is especially anchored in God's character. The Old Testament of the Bible resounds with examples of God's faithfulness. God is faithful and keeps his promises, despite his people's unfaithfulness to him. And in the New Testament, the Greek word for faithfulness points to being full of faith. That says something about a person's dedication, as well as their reliability. A faithful person not only has strong faith, that person is someone in whom others have faith. A faithful believer not only trusts wholeheartedly in God, that person is someone others know they can trust. We see the connection most clearly between our faith and the Lord's faithfulness. The Lord is pledged always to love us, despite our unfaithfulness to him. And the Lord is faithful. God's covenant faithfulness is the sure foundation on which all of our faith rests securely. Join me in prayer. Great is thy faithfulness, O God, my Father. How comforting it is to know that my faith rests on the solid ground of your promises. Help me to grow in my faithfulness to you. Amen. Well, everyone, may you have a great day, and remember that your integrity is not just what you do in private, but also in public.